Hello all, I am Divya Kumawat and in today's lecture we will be studying about basic blocks and flow graphs. Basic block have a number of instructions which are always executed in sequence. It does not have any kind of jump statement or any kind of branching instruction or it gets a halt in the middle. All the statements are in same order as they appear in a block. So we should have some kind of algorithm with the help of which we can identify the basic block present in a given program. So for that purpose the algorithm has some points that we need to remember or which we need to execute properly. So search header statement, first of all we need to search the header statement in a given basic block. Header statement is the starting instruction of a block. So first statement of the program is always a header statement. Statements that are target of any branch, conditional or unconditional, in that case that one will be a header statement, and statements that follow any branch statement is also considered as a header statement. And header statement and the statement following them forms the basic block. A basic block does not include any header statement of any other block, means in each basic block only one header statement will be there. So we are studying about basic block. What is the significance of basic block? Basic blocks are very useful in case of code generation and optimization. With the help of basic block, as basic block is one of the smallest part of a program code, so one can apply the code optimization techniques, local code optimization techniques on this basic blocks. And in a basic block we can find out the variable that are used on the most frequent basis, so that those variables should remain in the register memory, and that register memory should not be deallocated to some other variable or should not be allocated to some other variable. So it have a very good significance for code optimization purpose. Now let us see the example of basic block, how to identify the basic block in a given code. There is a code given here. We have to identify different headers. So as the rule 1 of the algorithm has stated that first instruction of the program will be the header. So we will see the first statement of our program, and it will be considered as a header. Now according to the third rule, statement that follows any branch statement will also be a header, and statement that are target of any branch. So we will see, we are able to see here that there is a conditional branch statement is there. If x is greater than z, if this condition gets satisfied, then the next instruction which will be executing it will be y equals to x. So this y equals to x will be one of the header. If this condition is not satisfied, then the target of this conditional statement will be the y equals to z. So y equals to z will also be a header. And the third condition states the instruction or code that follows the branching instruction is also a header. So here the instruction that is following this branching instruction is w equals to x plus z, because this instruction will be executed whether in both the cases, whether the condition has been satisfied or condition has not been satisfied. So now our basic block will be four basic blocks has been identified. b1, which will be from w equals to 0 to if condition, till the if condition. Then there is a second basic block which will be executed when this if x equals to greater than z condition is being satisfied. Third basic block which will be executed when this given condition is not satisfied, and the fourth basic block which will be executed every time after the execution of this conditional statement. So this was about the basic block. Now we should know what is the control flow graph. A control flow graph depicts how the program will be executed, or how the different basic blocks will be executed, how the program's control is being passed among the different basic blocks. So it is very useful tool for the optimization purpose. With the help of this, we can identify the loops which will not be executed in the program. So we can see that B1 is one of the basic block, and from this, if this condition is get satisfied, we move to the B2 basic block, and if this condition is not satisfied, then we move to the B3 basic block. And after the execution of either satisfied basic block or unsatisfied basic block, we will be moving to the B4 basic block in both the cases. So this one will be the basic block. The more better version of the base flow graph has been given here, where B1 will be executed first, then B2, B3 simultaneously. Either of them will be executed, and then B4, and at last there will be exit. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.